That's right, guys. In today's spicy Minecraft hardcore video, we are going to be building up an epic villager trading hall, but it's going to be a villager trading hall that is made up of all the different types of villages. I envisioned this thing. By that, I mean, I literally had a dream that I made all of the villages in Minecraft. That being the plains village, the acacia village, the spruce village, the snow village, and a swamp village. Wait a second. Yeah, there's a swamp villager, but there's no swamp village. Either way, we're going to be building up all the villages into a giant trading hall, and this is gonna be a spicy video. And if you guys do enjoy it, make sure you guys smash that like button. Let me know that you did enjoy it. Hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army, because I'm naming things in our kingdom after my subscribers. And let's get into episode 29 of Minecraft Hardcore. Gamers, it's villager trading hall day. I've learned recently that there's a lot of trades with villagers that I didn't even know existed. Like, for example, we started trading with the forever alone. We started trading with like the stonemasons and stuff like that, and it turns out you could just like buy bricks. I didn't know that was even a thing. So I want to try to make a giant villager trading hall that'll have absolutely every job, because we got Trader Tower, which is pretty epic and it's very useful for all like the immediate trades, you know. But I'm talking like I want something upscaled and I want it to look fancy. That's my goal here. The other thing is that I also need to find a place to build this thing, actually, now that I think about it. And I want it to be semi close to home. This is looking like a pretty spicy area right here. What I might do actually is also dig it down into like a kind of like what we do with the 100 by 100 hole, except I'll probably mine down like maybe 10-15 blocks or so, and then have all the different villages inside of that. But I need somewhere relatively flat, which actually this is spawn, I think. Yeah, this is like the spawn chunk area. This is looking pretty good because it's like relatively flat, so I got plenty of space to be able to work with. I want to try to make it so that each chunk will basically be its own village. So like right here would be like a plains village or something, and then there'll be a middle chunk that'll divide everything, and then like right here would be like the snowy village or the desert village. Regardless, it'll all make sense in due time. All we need to do is get to working on this thing, which I think for starting out, I'm first gonna have to map it out. Which to do that, I'm gonna need some trash blocks real quick. Let's just grab a handful of stone, and I'm basically just gonna outline the entire thing of how I'm going to be building it. So let's just start off from like basically surface level, and then everything inside of these chunks will all be deleted. Outline it real quick. And there we go. Now we have everything completely outlined, exactly how big we're going to make this thing. Like I said, what I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of like hollow out a giant area for this and maybe go down like 10-ish blocks. So one, I don't got to worry about villagers wandering off. Two, I don't got to build a wall on the outside, and it'll honestly just look cool it being down in a hole. First, I should probably make a beacon somewhat in the center of this thing. So let's just real quick throw that together so that now we can be able to get haste 2 and pretty much just begin shoveling everything away until we get down to the stone. So let's get to clearing out this giant area real quick. And finally, we've mined out the entire area that we're going to be building up this this trading outpost in. My goal here is possibly this back right corner would probably be the plains biome. So here, let me kind of mark out how I'm going to be doing this, because I need to replace all this stone with dirt, since the plains biome is literally just, you know, dirt. And then now let's just real quick just place down a ton of dirt, fill this whole entire chunk in with it. And then of course, can't forget to place down some grass so that'll grow. So now inside of this chunk, I got to make it kind of villagey, like a regular village. That's the thing. And we do have a regular village, I think, over here. So I need to build up some sort of structures kind of like these, right? Like, I mean, it's literally just got to be this house. Maybe I add like the church or something like that. It's got to, ooh, the well would be good. The well would be a vibe. My thing is, I just mined up so much stone, but it doesn't even matter because it's all stone. It's not, you know, it's not cobblestone, and all these houses are cobblestone. So here, real quick, let's get to just gathering up all the stuff that we're going to need for this section of the trading outpost. And there we go. We got the first biome done for the plains biome. Now we need to work on some other ones. I'm thinking about the next one being the desert village, primarily because I actually don't think I've even found a desert village in this world. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. All right, I think I do know where a desert is, so let's go over there real quick. Okay, now hopefully we can be able to find a desert village. I know it turns into the mesa biome, but maybe it turns into more desert after this, because this is the only desert that I know of in this entire world. Now, I mean, in reality, I probably could just pull up a picture of, you know, a desert village, but at the end of the day, oh, yeah, there's one. It's like at the end of the day, it shouldn't be too hard to be able to find one. Whoa, there's literally a azalea tree growing in the ocean, in a warm ocean. This is beautiful. This is just tranquility right here. Absolutely stunning tree. All right, enough about the tree. I need to go ruin a village. Now that we got our sand biome all prepped and ready, it's time to build up the houses. And I'm thinking I want to do the tower because, like, whenever I think of a desert village, I just always think of the tower for some reason. Like the big tall one with the little side part. Let's just get to building that up real quick. There we go. Biome number 2 all finished. Looking scrumptious. Got the hay bales because I don't know why whenever I think of desert villages, I also think of hay bales. I think of this tower and then hay bales. Maybe because of speed running and always going to deserts. Regardless, village number 2 is now done. Now it's time to work on village number 3, which I'm thinking about putting right here, and I'm thinking about making it the snowy one. Now I don't know where a snowy biome is. However, I do know where I can get snow in general because Minecraft made it so that, yeah, snow kind of blends into these mountainy kind of areas. Oh, no, I do know where a snow biome is. I forgot all about this place. There's a whole thing going on over here. This actually makes life way easier. It was right next to me. So here, I'm just gonna tear down a couple of these houses just to, you know, have all the resources for each one of these. And then I'm also going to get a bunch of ice also for an igloo. And lastly, I just need to make sure I get plenty of snow, which is packed snow. If I go up here, am I going to fall into this stuff and probably die? That is the case. Okay, regardless, I'm just going to shovel up a bunch of snow as best as I can. My shovel just wants to obliterate all the dirt. And now it's time to officially start building up the next one. Need to first replace all the floor with snow. I thought I could just place down a snow like carpet, you know, like a little like a thin layer, like when a snowman walks around and he places down all that snow on the ground, like he poops behind him. I thought I could do that. Also, I was like, why is he not burning? And then I realized he's underneath the bacon. The bacon saves his life. Regardless, I did just pick up a lot of snow, so this should be totally fine. My only fear with this one is that the spruce house is actually really big. Like it's probably going to take up almost this entire thing. So here, let's see if we can be able to build this thing up. I know majority of it is just actually spruce logs. It's also the most tedious house to build. What the heck is, like, just to be able to get all these spruce logs in the right position is triggering. The floor is going to be stone inside this house because I don't care. And since this one is so big, I'm just going to literally have it going right up to the wall. I'm not going to give it much other room because it's like right up to the border already too. This thing's just eating up all the room. It's a thicko mode house. Why does this not feel right? I think it's supposed to go up one in the middle. That's what it is. And then that should be good for the spruce house. Then now all I need to do is basically just put together the igloo, which I'm worried about the igloo melting because I think blue ice doesn't melt, but I think it's packed ice that does. Could be wrong though. I don't remember. Regardless though, igloo done and finished. I mean, it doesn't really look like their igloos, but it's my igloo and that's what matters. And then I also wanted to build up one of their little street lamp things that they have. I'm realizing it now that, yeah, the snow village just kind of doesn't really have anything special about it. I'll be honest, like literally nothing about it other than the igloos. Oh yeah, now this is coming together with the snowy tundra all finished up. Now we're going to work on the spruce village, which isn't too far off. I'm going to probably put a spruce over here and then maybe acacia in that corner and then swamp right here. Luckily for me, I do already have a spruce farm and I've just been farming up tons and tons of trees. So I already have all the wood that I'm really going to need for this one. I mean, let's be real, 90% of my kingdom is made out of spruce. Spruce is it's just the crispiest of all the wood. You can't change my mind about that. Let's get everything all prepped and ready. So for building up the spruce village, One thing about spruce villages that you need to know is that they kind of have the coolest houses. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they definitely have the most unique styled houses. And so I want to try to make one of those more unique style houses if I could even remember what it looks like, but I'll try my best. The only problem is that, again, this is just a really big house. Maybe every biome I should have made like 2 chunks. I don't know. I feel like I should have gave it a little bit more breathing room. So this is definitely my favorite village house by far. Not sure about you guys. Comment down below, actually. What's your favorite house in all of Minecraft? Like, all your favorite village and your favorite house in Minecraft? Because mine would be spruce, and it would definitely be this house. Something about this house. It's got that kind of swag nasty vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's 2-story. It's big chongus, you know? Spruce villages always have all this nice detail too, where it has like the window shutters and stuff like that, actually. And that doesn't feel right. Yeah, no, they go on the side. That's where they go. They go like that. There we go. And then that should pretty much be it for this house, I believe, other than adding a couple doors. One other thing that I do want to add that Minecraft made is that they have like these armor stands in the spruce villages, and I want to try to get that armor stand type of look. It's like where the armorers work. They're like these little lean-tos. I don't know why this doesn't feel like it's right. I don't think this is right. Something about this. There we go. That looks much better. Nice little transition there. This is how it's supposed to look, I'm pretty certain, but regardless, I vibe. Now all I need to really do is make sure I chop this side off so then no one could get across and go visit each other, and pretty much just do the exact same thing over here. And I almost forgot one of the most important parts, which is actually the berries. Gotta have the berries. There we go. And then they'll start sprouting up and then becoming all pretty. For the next biome though, since we got plains, we got desert, we got the icy tundra village, and then now we got spruce. On to the next one being acacia village. Luckily, we do have an acacia village literally right next to us. For the acacia, I definitely want to build up this water dispense fountain. That's the word. That's the word I was looking for. I want to build up the fountain because I always think of that fountain right there. I don't know, something about it. So let's scoop up all the blocks for this real quick. Take the banners, take a bell. And then as for the house, I'm thinking about building up this one, the brew boy house, right? That's it doesn't have the brew stand in it, but this is the brew house. The brew house is pretty cool. I actually like this one. Kind of a vibe. Let's just tear this whole thing apart and then build it back up. And there we go. We got ourselves our acacia village all set up now. We got our house, our little fountain, and our bell. Now we're on to the last biome, which is, like I said, going to be the swamp biome, which doesn't really make sense because technically there is no swamp village. However, there is a swamp villager, which I'm assuming is going to probably come in 1.19 because they're obviously going to be doing the mangrove swamps. So it would make sense that they start making villages inside of a swamp if there is a swamp villager. Regardless, though, we have to make up a home for this villager, which luckily swamp trees are pretty much just oak trees. All I need is some lily pads, which in the last video when we built up our guardian farm, I got tons of lily pads. And since building this one up is just so simple, let's just real quick. There we go. That looks much better. Now we got our whole swamp biome going. The only downside is that I don't get the murky, ugly water. But either way, I decided to go with the witch's hut since, I mean, I feel like it makes sense with having, you know, that's like the only structure in the swamp so far. Now let's just real quick fence it in, and then we're all done with all the different village biomes, and we need to get on to building up the actual trading hall portion, which is going to be right in the middle. Technically it's going to look pretty snazzy if I do say so myself. Now I do want for this build to kind of match the rest of the theme of the kingdom, so I'm going to go with that classic stone block with some nice sprucey boys. But I'm also going to need some redstone as well because I need to craft up a bunch of pistons because I'm going to make this thing have the zombification process so I can be able to get them big discounts. Either way, now that we got everything that we need, let's get to building this thing up. And now we have officially finished building up our entire villager trading outpost with all the different biomes, all the different village themes, and also the trading outpost itself, smack dab in the middle of it. Let me give you guys the tour real quick. Come on, MTV cribs, come check out my crib. MTV cribs even still a thing, or did I just out myself for being a boomer or something? So we're gonna go ahead on down the staircase, and then wah-bam, we got all these different pods that are gonna have all these different jobs and stuff. I need to get some zombies down in these holes, but other than that, we should be in the clear. And then we also have a bunch of chests. Now I brought chests because, you know, when you're doing tons of trades and you're trying to shuffle all your items and stuff, I'm just gonna leave the items here. Like, I'm not even gonna deal with it. Just gonna leave a bunch of items here that I can always trade. But the next thing I do need to do though is get a bunch of villagers inside these pods, basically. And also I need to get rid of the beacon on the roof so I can actually finish the roof. Hold on, let me do that real quick, and then we'll go get villagers. Luckily for getting all the villagers, it shouldn't be too bad, considering that like the villager trading outpost is right next to a river that is also connected to the ocean. So I do have pretty easy access to probably almost any biome that I really need to. And I also have like almost every biome I need really close by. So let's start off by stealing some villagers though, grabbing one after another, filling up our kingdom. I'm villager trading. I hate myself. I'm so tired sometimes. I need G fuel. And there we go. Not the last one, but the second to last one, because we have one more to go, which is going to be the swamp biome. And the swamp biome is a little bit special and a lot more difficult because I actually got to get 2 villagers all the way to a swamp and have them breed, since there isn't just a swamp village that I can be able to just steal a villager from. But otherwise, we're good to go, and we got a villager in each one of the biomes. So it's nice and it's immersive, it's accurate. All the villagers that are in there are that biome's village. Now I gotta go all the way over to the swamp. But luckily I know where a swamp is. Now I just need to find a village that's close to the swamp, take some villagers to the swamp, make them do the deed, and then bang, bam, boom, it's all done. By that I mean I have to actually boat all the way over here 2 times. I think the ocean's right there. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Literally, like they're literally a part of the swamp. This is what I'm talking about. You just get 2 villagers far enough away and far enough into the swamp, so then when they do the breeding, I don't gotta worry about them becoming regular villagers. I mean, technically this is literally a swamp right here. I don't know. Here, you know what? YOLO. I'm just gonna grab another villager. I'm just gonna put them right next to each other because this is technically a swamp. I'm gonna give them both potatoes. Okay, you took all of them. There we go. And then when I break this, there we go. Okay. Now if they have a kid, let's go. Let's get it. Not compatible? Is it because one was in the boat? I don't mean to interrupt. You guys just get back to it. Okay, come on now. Why aren't you guys compatible? Hello? There's plenty of beds nearby. Oh, maybe they need more beds in the biome. Maybe that's what it is. Oh wait, there's a kid, and it's not a swamp kid. See, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe I have to be further into the swamp. I don't know. Unless they took out swamp villagers. Yeah, I'm just gonna boat this guy all the way far away and then take another guy with me and then see if that works. Okay, now I've boated far enough away. I got plenty of beds. We're in the swamp. We're far enough from the village to where the village shouldn't affect it, and I better be able to get my swamp villager because I just came all the way over here. I only have 1 stack of potatoes left, so you guys better split it. You better enjoy it together. Enjoy yourselves. Just give me swamp child. I guess what I could also do is just take all the hay bales, because it seemed like this place is rich with hay bales. Give them tons of bread too. And then now that I'm realizing, I think what it is that there's a chance of the villagers spawning in as that biome's village. You know what I mean? Like that biome's villager. So like, for example, these villagers are regular villagers, but because they're in a swamp, they have a chance to become a swamp villager baby. I know you guys want beds. Say like that. That's a regular kid. Not what we want. What I'm going to try to do is just keep feeding them. And then after, you know, them having like 30 babies, we'll see if then we can be able to get a swamp baby.
2 2,000 years later.
Oh my gosh, it's finally happened. I've been sitting here. I got this system going where every time a villager, every time they have a baby, this villager comes running through the hole right here, and then either I boat them away or I get too impatient. Oh wait, please don't fall back in. Or I get too impatient, they run back in, and then we don't gotta talk about what happens to them. But we finally have a swamp villager. Not a lot of people know that this guy even exists because there is no swamp village. Look how adorable it is. Look at that. He got a leaf on his head. Now I gotta just boat him all the way home, and it's gonna take a really long time. It's gonna be painful.
2 inches later.
Oh my gosh, we're about to be there. Come on, Jimmy. You're all grown up now. This has been quite the journey. Climb on into that boat. This is it. Finally, the last villager. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Enjoy your new swamp. Live it up in here. You got your neighbor. You got the back of all the villagers that are going to be here pretty soon to stare at. And now all I need to do is fill each one of these capsules with a villager, and then I can be able to just drop them down. Just bang, bam, boom. Hopefully a zombie will spawn in there. I think I hear one already. I know there's a skeleton in this one. And then, yeah, there's already a zombie in this one. So all I need to do is get some name tags, and we should be good to go. Real quick, let's just get all the villagers inside their capsules with a swish and a flick, and there we go, just like that. So now we have tons of villagers in each and every single one of their capsules, all primed and ready. Man, getting all these villagers over here was just so hard work, you know. It definitely didn't, you know, create a secret little breeding room that never mind, we don't need to talk about that. Regardless, now all the villagers are prepped, ready, and in the correct spots. Now all I need to do is drop them down, and then I got some name tag zombies down there that'll do all the work for me. They'll just zombify all these villagers, get me all the good trades I need. Just, I mean, look at this absolute behemoth of a build, and it's still just, it's so gorgeous. How did you get out of your capsule? You're a taiga villager. You get back in your taiga land, all right, guy? You have a custom home just for you. All right, you know what? You guys can hang out. I don't care. I love that you can see the backside of this, though, with all those zombies on the inside and stuff like that too, though. That's just, all these guys get to watch as all these guys work their tail off, you know? It's just how life goes, though. But there's still something we need to do real quick, because we got to get to naming a bunch of villagers in the kingdom after some subscribers, starting with Jozo, which just wants to be a villager. Regardless, if you guys want to be named in the kingdom, comment down below on this video. Specifically, actually, if you guys want to be named in the new villager trading outpost, actually, that'd be pretty cool. Naming a bunch of, you guys get to pick, like, you know, the swamp one or like stuff like that. Regardless, though, we're naming 5 people in the kingdom after subscribers that commented on the more PaulGG video. I did a 1,000-day recap on that video, and I said comment down below and I'll pick 5 people from that video specifically. Then up next, we got Ozzy RJ that wanted to be a cleric specifically, so there you go, Ozzy RJ. Then up next, we have this other dog that's been sitting here for quite some time, but Paolo wants to be the doggo sitting next to Halfa. There you guys go, you best friends. Go on, go hang out. And up next, we gotta jump into the end real quick, then head on over to the Enderman farm, where, let's see if I could get this. Actually, I should just let all these Endermen spawn first, huh? We should be chilling. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'll try. Yeah, because you can't name him after he's already been in the cart. Well, Cole, I know you want to be the Endermite, and you can't name him once. There you go. That's the best it's gonna get, Cole. That's the best it's gonna get. Unfortunately, you can't name them once they're already in the minecart. Up next, we actually need to head back over to the new villager trading outpost real quick, and I need to craft up a snow golem just like so, and name him Pumpkinless, because, you know, snow golem, Pumpkinless, and there we go. Now he gets to live here, dropping his snow everywhere, living it up. Do you go inside? No, you don't. You don't go inside. Do you go inside? Don't go inside? No, you don't go inside. Okay, regardless, like I said, guys, comment down below. Let me know. Do you guys want to be inside the villager outpost or no? Because honestly, dude, swamp guy is the coolest. Just saying it now. Swamp guy, absolutely the coolest. Oh my god, there's a creeper in there, and a skeleton. Maybe I should add torches down there. You know, that's for future Paul to deal with. Now though, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. It was a huge video. It took a ton of time getting all the villagers and stuff like that. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Comment down below on this video, tweet at me, let me know if you guys want to be in the villager trading outpost. I will see you guys in the next one.